Okay. All right, what's going on? We're here. We're back. So we're actually gonna do what we should have did last night. We got distracted. We were doing a lot of extra stuff, but things got done. So I'm going to swap off between working on Sarah again and the actual sprite animation. So, all right, we were working on that. I started this up yesterday. Somehow, some way, we would get that to work. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, we made a lot of good stages. Well, backgrounds, the night backgrounds, and we're making a peer battle. But besides that, Sarah definitely needs to be worked on because we just don't have a. Where is it? We need an attack end, but we'll get to that later. So let's focus more on the sprite animation because that takes top priority right now. So we'll give this about 20 minutes. I'll work as much as I can tonight until I get tired. Okay. So let's play the movie and see where we're standing so far. Yeah, my camera's still fucked up, so you're probably not gonna be seeing me for a while, which is good. At least we'll. There's more like working on the screen. Let's see. Pigs again. That's a good speed. Later on, we'll add the sparkle effect so it doesn't look as bad as it does right now, but I think it looks fine. Okay. So let's get Minardi in here right now. We're not going to be adding any effects till later on. So this is just going to be completely and utterly raw. All right. So we're going to make 2 layers. We're going to call this Minardi Clone 1. Minardi Clone 1. Minardi Clone 2. And yeah, excuse me. And a little surprise for later. Okay, we're good. So this is gonna be all over the place. I'm not gonna deny it. So let's turn off Mia's everything off for now. Then we'll move on to the clones. Luckily, the clones are just literally just Minardi, but it's just black. Go to something for antagonist. Let's see. We'll use this one. We haven't used this a lot. That's Minardi Dash. All right. Let's add a keyframe right here. Blank keyframe. Excuse me. Minardi. All right. Let's work right there. As usual, I'm going to repeat myself a lot. You can't take a sprite like this and actually just like use free tool in order to extend it. It's gonna look fucked up. You need to make it into a bitmap and make it into a symbol afterwards. So modify. Unfortunately, you can't see the pop-up. You click modify, go to bitmap, trace bitmap. The pop-up's gonna open up. You're gonna be on color threshold 1, minimum area 1, color threshold many colors, and curve fit pixels. So let me zoom this into a little bit. You're gonna notice it in a second, but everything on Minardi is like dotted right now. So it's tracing the bitmap. Alright. Now We're gonna press F8. Oops. F8. We're gonna convert this to a symbol. We'll just call this minority air dash. With one on. It's weird because I gave her 2 dashes. Minority dash air. 1 arm. Okay. Now we're good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to properties. We're gonna bring her towards Mia real quick. Let's see. Adobe Animate really just does not like to cooperate at times. I'm using my normal width and height, and it's just coming screwed up. So I'll just have to do the best that I can to try to match them up. She's gonna be a little bit wider though because of the scythe. Yeah, see? It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Try something. 290.9. 173.3. What are you right now? You're 92.75. See what I mean? It's gonna be kind of weird. All right, Mia. Let's make you wide. That's not bad, but let's just zoom in just to be on the safe side. That's really close. But OCD is a bitch. We'll make it 173, 173, just to keep it uniform. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. All right, we've been streaming this for 8 minutes, so at the 30-minute mark, we can swap over to Sprite. They separate. Let's see. I have to figure out later why this got screwed up the way it did, but I'm not worrying about it right now. All right. That should be fine. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, let's zoom in again. We're going to rotate her. Transform, flip horizontal. We're gonna click on the object, without a tint, we're gonna make her black. Actually, no. Because they're pitch black. There we go. This is how it's pretty much gonna be with them. Alright. Okay, now the fun part. Zoom out a little bit. Alright. We're gonna add a keyframe. We'll adjust this later. Keyframe. We're gonna move this all the way right there. We're gonna right click, make a tween, We're gonna put it on ease in and out. Put it on quad. Let's see. All right, let's see how this looks. It's actually a good speed. Okay, that's good. Throughout this whole entire sprite animation, the sizing is just gonna grind my gears because I know something is wrong. But for now, it's fine. That's why we have cameras, so I'll just probably just zoom in. All right, so that's a good speed. Save it. Excuse me. Another thing, we're not using autosave because autosave on this is extremely toxic. Because we do a lot of movie rewatches just to make sure everything's fine-tuned. This is gonna be massive. All these sprite animations are very massive. Autosaving comes up as a pop-up at the worst moment. Like we'll be stuck in a movie, we'll be watching it, autosave, and it'll just like stop. And it's annoying. And we'll be trapped in the movie forever. It's happened before. It's actually pretty bad. All right. Next, sprites. This is the slowest section when we're adding in sprites. Oh yeah, we need overhead attack. So same thing. Sort of blank keyframe. Minority overhead attack. Let's zoom in again. There we go. Like I mentioned before, modify, click on bitmap. You're going to be tracing the bitmap. Color threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixel, color threshold many corners, and curve fit pixels. Fortunately, the pop-ups don't show up. All right. Minority overhead attack. Air overhead attack. All right. So now we're gonna make this 173 by 173 again. This one's gonna be a little tad bit longer. Modify, transform. Hold on. Let's make you black first. Brightness. There we go. Her sprite's a little bit harder to work with just because she's silhouetted, like she's not all black. So hers is at 81%. That's the best way I can actually get hers to work right. There we go. I know this looks so scuffed. No, this is fine. So we're gonna turn on onioning, and we're gonna get it as close as we can. That should be fine. All right. Now, Mia. What do I want to do with you? I guess we can just have you block. Yeah, we'll just have you block. No, I want to use this. Oh. We haven't used this in a while. Especially since we have a certain somebody showing up who shouldn't be here right now. Wink, wink, wink. Perry. Okay, all right. Ice Cap Zone. Well, sort of Ice Cap Zone. I'm gonna shut up so we can listen. This is gonna get copyrighted, so unless you're here, you're not gonna hear this. Hmm. That should be fine. All right, let's lock you up. Now, we'll keep Mia close here. This is definitely gonna be annoying though. Let's take off onioning. All right. So like I said before, it's gonna be the exact same thing. Every time you put in a symbol, you can't just use free transform and just do fun stuff, unfortunately. It's a process. Mia Perry. I haven't had her Perry in such a long time too. But there's a lot of sprites I've made that we just haven't used. We haven't had a use for them. Ooh. All right. So what are you? You're gonna be 92.75. I'm gonna remember that. $75. That already looks fucked up. Oops, 92.75 and 173.3. Oh, I have an idea. All right. Where's your position at? You're at 271.25. 71.25. 118.2. 18.2. It's not going to be 100%. Yeah, of course not. All right. Wait a minute. That's fine. I have an idea. Just let me grab a drink real quick. Luckily, our fridge is right next door. Right next. The day I leave this hotel room, I'm just happy to be able to stream this, but God, I can't believe I'm saying this. I miss my barracks. But unfortunately, hold on. I did come up with the decision that I'm just gonna end up just streaming just the sprite animations because we're wasting way too much time, actual time, streaming the script writing for the lore videos. Because I think you'll learn in the military, or people that have been in the military before, there's a term called hurry up and wait. There'll be hours of us just not doing anything. In those hours, I can just spend writing scripts instead of dedicating 1 hour just to write via stream. I'm wasting so much time during the day. And I usually have my laptop with me. You know, let me just stream the sprite animation. It's more engaging, more entertaining than streaming myself typing out an essay. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm just going to stream this script writing, lore videos. I'm just going to do in my spare time, because hurry up and wait is a thing. Like I had 6 hours of not doing anything today, and I was getting sprite animation done. I mean, not sprite animation, lore writing done. All right. But anyways, back to this. Okay. We're gonna have him hold this position for like multiple seconds. Oh, I know what to do here. We'll stop it at 6. Okay. Huh. Well, what do I want to do here? All right, I have an idea. Ah, she's gonna be doing so much shit. The clone too. There's gonna be so much clones. Then again, it's technically a 3-on-1 fight right now. In this world. It's an open book. Alright. So here's what I have to do. Let's do a keyframe right here. Insert keyframe. I'm gonna copy this. Paste. Clear keyframe. I didn't even need to do that. So we're gonna put a blank keyframe here. Object. Down. Tint. Jeez, this looks ridiculous. This actually looks ridiculous right now. All right. So here's what I have to do here in order to get this to work right. Copy this. We're gonna have to put this right here. Paste. We're gonna clear this. No, it's our blank keyframe here. A tint? No. God, this looks so weird. Alright. Hmm. Like these like loose. Alright. Let me save this. Let's just watch this real quick. Okay. That's why it's that all right. I'm gonna have to do some funky stuff here. Pretty. Okay. What I can do. Yeah, this would be very complex. What I'm doing right here. Okay. Boys, mega bomb survival. Let's grab this. Copy this. Shit. All right. Let's paste this. I knew it. Yeah, I fucked up. All right, so I gotta fix that later. 92.75. 173.3. Wow. No, she would have to go. Do I have to? I don't. Actually, no, I have an idea. This is gonna be very tricky the way I pull this off. So we'll start you off right there. Let's add a keyframe right here. Keyframe. All right. That's gonna look so jank, but
You're gonna move me, or you just gonna sign on me when you choose?
No, let's do this. No, I have to do it this way.
You call that shower, please?
We'll have her dive kick and just hit it. That probably worked the best. No, it wouldn't because she'll hit back. Yeah, I just made this way too complex. Actually, no, let's do this. This is where I overcomplicate things when they don't need to be overcomplicated. So, there we go. Not a lot of room, but we'll have it stand on top of her clone. Okay. No, that won't work. Wait a minute. That's where the size just does not look right. But it's fine. Unless I'm bugging. Because right here, definitely I have to fix. So 92.75. 173.3. There we go. Yep, I thought so. So now we can actually adjust this a little bit better. 173.3. This will probably take a sec. A 2.75. 173.3. All right. All right. I'll have to see what's after this is all said and done and the dust is finally settled. I'll see why things got screwed up the way they did with this. 92.75. So now we're good. So now let's do this. Mia colon 2. Yeah. Oh yeah. This definitely got screwed up. Holy shit. 92.75. 173.3. All right. Oh, now I remember. Because I noticed there was an issue with the sizing, so I said I'd fix this later, so I might as well just fix this now. Yeah, now we have a lot more room to work with. 6.75. Damn, I did say 30 minutes would be... Damn it. That's fine. Now... 173.3. Yeah, look at that. You can tell the difference. So, definitely Adobe Anime kind of fucked us up here. Yeah, look at that. 3.3. $92.75, 173.3. Okay. All right. Yeah, this definitely looks weird. So we're gonna have to free transform it and resize it a little tiny bit. Okay. So let's start at the beginning and we'll fix this as we go. All right. I'll have to make this a little tiny bit wider.
So we're end up changing to
Yep. I gotta fix that too. I deserve this for trying to make some complex stuff in the beginning of a video. It's all good.
Not even on that side. Well, other than that, I see two editions of Boston in the 1920s and Molly nicknames when they're okay. No, just like dating back to the main account.
92.75.
Like,
Okay.
without that. In the possible last video,
92.75.
just the house.
173.3. Yeah, look at that. That's massive compared to everything else. But it shouldn't be. Jesus. All right, so 92.75, 92.93.2.
The third commercial I've seen about Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile Internet Service? The internet service that online. They don't have any like store location. Yeah, but you buy your data every month instead of having the phone.
92.75,
So like, for example, this
93.2.
for unlimited talk and text from coast to coast, it's $25 a month.
My God. All right, so first of all, I'll have to probably just make that a little tiny bit smaller. Yeah, we'll make this a little tiny bit smaller. But I'll keep that for now, and we'll see how it looks from there.
Who said you multiple? It's just funny.
Okay. Five. 93.2.
It should not have been that.
Okay.
Imagine.
Here we go.
Going to set.
All right, let's take a look. Oh my God. Oh my God. That actually. You are listening to you.
It's funny how you don't say jingle though. They say jingle bell,
Me too. It's. I know it's supposed to be 93.2, but I'm just making it 12 for now. Okay. I just have to move this right here.
I become first. Saves to the people. That's so nice the way Oh, I really want to pause my side when you check back.
Okay. This is better.
Okay, like I would be.
I just gotta fix the size. All right. Let's back up a little tiny bit. I'm gonna take off onioning. Oh yeah, because this has to be right there. And I'll have to move you. Wait.
I don't remember where he got that. Oh, that's okay.
There we go. And I have to move the parkour. Well, yeah, I'll fix that. I shall fix it. There we go. Okay. I have to just play this. All right, now let's adjust minority. Alright. I swear something does not feel right. You can tell like something is wrong.
You know the difference, right?
Yeah, like something definitely is wrong.
No, so if you go to a mosque and there's in front of like their legs, like they have.
Let's see.
No, I know, but if some of them, if they have rocks in front of their prayer mat, they're radicals. So the ones like, you know, they believe or they have to die in order to go to Allah.
Let's see.
You're like terrorists, you know, Al Qaeda and
I'm
all.
gonna have to change that.
They have rocks.
All right, let's play the movie and we'll go.
Usually,
I'll say this. Yeah, look.
you believe dying for God will put them back in their rock.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of crazy like fixing with this. The funny thing is, this has never happened before.
Me.
All right,
Bro,
so here's what we have to do. Well, first of all, we have to resize that. I think that looks ridiculous.
This is so crazy. You want to say?
All right.
Suicide list? No, you were. That's why whenever you see Muslims when they drink on C4 on the second week.
That's so interesting.
It's Muslim.
There's a keyframe missing right there. That's why.
When they crack it open?
It's had a keyframe. Would make this the same size. Object 177.3. .3. .8. 125.8. Yeah. The size discrepancies are very, like, crazy right now. It's just something we're have to work on. Like, this is going to be very interesting how I fix this. And again, this is more so an Adobe Animate thing. Because what I normally use for the sprite is 173.3 for the height and 290.9 for the width. But for some weird reason, it's not, things are just not looking right. So sizing is definitely going to be a big problem with this, definitely, which is not a good sign. So for now, here's what we're going to do. All right. Honestly, part of me just wants to scrap this and just restart from scratch because this is bad. Well, this just got copyrighted. But it's fine. Well, we're going to make this work regardless. Okay.
Didn't take a with them or nothing. Grandparents out. Whole family got into drugs and left their house.
That's very interesting. Yeah, this is so cursed right now. Because I didn't change the size of it. Interesting. So what's the size on this? Yeah, this is definitely cursed. I was supposed to be working on Sarah, but this is going to take top precedence right now. That's for sure. Because this is just so weird. 25.125.85. Okay. I can guarantee this looks scuffed. No. Alright.
It's like
Just a little bit. I think that's a good size. 106.05. And 100. 106.05 and 100. All right. Just in case. Command. Well, control. You can't see this. What the fuck is it? Command. Timeline. Oh, sorry. Give me window. We're gonna add some layer depth into the background. So window, layer depth. This should be fine at 180, I believe. So cursed. Dummy admit, why you do this to me? Alright, that should be fine for this. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Yep, this got scuffed because you can tell from like how far away we are. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like the sprites are Yeah, this definitely got fucked over. Like there's no way. Because right now, let's do my normal settings on this real quick. I'm just curious. Yeah, because even from far away, it's looking very small. Like, we shouldn't be this small. So definitely something is screwed up on Adobe Animate side. Because I guarantee you, if I put, like, Jenna in here, that's actually, let's do that real quick. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be standing. We're going to have Mia standing. We're going to put Jenna right next to her. Yeah, because that's already looking so scuffed. It's going to be a very long stream. I can already tell. So let's see. You're not even supposed to be here, but... Alright. I'll use... looking down. So we're going to put you right here. On Minority Clone. Blank. Looking down. So we're going to put you right here. Let's zoom in. Do the exact same thing. We'll say Jana for now. So 173.3, 290.9. Look at that. Yep. So now here's what we're gonna do with Mia. 173.3. 290.9. Look at the difference. And this is what I mean. Adobe Animate, you be cursed at times. $290.9.
Whoa.
Okay, so here's what we have to do. We'll have to redo this entire scene again, which really does suck, unfortunately, but we'll have to do it with my normal specs, with my normal like settings. That is so unfortunate. Luckily I have plenty of time. 173.3, 290.9. That just goes to show you just never know with this. 3.3, 290.9. So 3.3, 290.9. $290.9. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. Like that's already complex as is, but we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna put everything at my normal settings, and I'll just that little section later. The tween screwed up with that. I gotta fix that later. This is unofficially Shadow's theme. I don't care what nobody says. I'm losing you.
Oh.
290.9. One 73.3, 290.9. All right. 290.9. One 73.3, 290.9. Losing you. God, her standing sprites can be so annoying to work with. All right, so Minardi, we're gonna have to. This looks so weird. Let me worry about Mia first. I'm gonna have to probably do a lot of reworking in Sprite because something definitely got screwed up here. Like you can tell, like sizing is just so scuffed right now. All right, 173.3, 290.9. 173.3, 290.9. 290.9. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start this off at the beginning and just adjust from there because as you can see, there's a lot of crap happening. I definitely wrote 9, but all right. 290.9. Honestly, I feel like the parkour is just not gonna work, unfortunately. At least from this angle, it could work. Oh, look at that, changing the positioning already. That's so weird. All right, let's lock the back knot up again. Hmm. Okay.
Strong base too. You know, it's like a. Can't wait for all the papers to there to get yeah. It's actually making like how.
So you're rounding up when you shouldn't be rounding up. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Hmm. All right.
There's something out there.
Yeah, look at that. Look how massive she is. We're gonna zoom in. So we're scrapping what I was gonna do earlier. We're gonna have you land right here because it's not gonna work with the issues we're having right now, unfortunately. Jesus Christ, like look at that. Oh, okay. So we're gonna let Minority come. You see that? That's nuts. All right. My life in my life in Adobe Animate. All right. So we'll get rid of that. Clear it. Clear it. We're going to reduce this the best that we can so it doesn't look stupid. All right. That is actually kind of crazy. So Mia's sprites have to be just completely just reworked in general.
Yeah, I got you. I feel like you should generation with you.
So 6.35.
Sure.
206.35. All right. It's not the end of the world. What did I learn? Whoops. All right. For now, we'll keep that like it is. So 173, 208. 208. 173, 208. 208. All right, so here's what we have to do now. We have to just make sure the y-axis is good. So 118.12.2.
No, no.
118.2. No. There we go. Perfect. All right. Somehow, some way, salvage this without actually having to restart this, which I'm actually glad about. Okay. So here's what we can do. Mia. This actually. Oh yeah, this actually benefits us really good. Perfect. Unfortunately, we can't do any cool parkour stuff, but c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Size is gonna be 111 to 6.35. We need the exact spot. We're not gonna guess this. $96.95. Just gotta move this up. I gotta fix the size of Minardi's clone. Alright. I believe it was 208. That was a lot of stress for this past hour, but we were able to get it fixed. And interesting. $268.9. $268.9. Hmm. All right. Perfect. We somehow, some way salvage this. Besides that, I'm gonna have to do that anyways. No. Boom. Ho, ho, ho. First of all, let's lock this up. Mia clone 2. Wait. Just need to get the right size. Tool 6.35. Tool 6.35. 111. Tool 6.35. All right. You know, I could have just. Here, keyframe. Remove tween. I see you, sneaky little bastard. There we go. Now we're gonna add a keyframe right here. All right. No.
Got lost. We ended up in the basement, like.
Okay, that's good. Now we just need to. We're gonna do an attack. Yeah, we're gonna do an attack. But let's just see how this looks now. Oh my god! Somehow, some way, we were able to salvage this. This is good. Oh, that actually looks pretty smooth. That actually looks really smooth. All right, let me run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Just like the second coming test that we play at the home today. Where's that shoe? That's all her.
Okay, I'm back. So as mentioned, the sizing is definitely going to be an issue that we just gotta work with. But I think we got something at least. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the attack in there that she's gonna do, and we'll start moving on to Sarah. God damn, this took an hour to actually fix all this. Holy crap! Unfortunately, the cool parkour we were trying to do, it can work, but it's just a lot of work, especially with the little space we have. All right, so Mia, let's look at my attacks. Ah, Chienzon, why not? This will actually work really well.
I should have ever seen. Back.
Right there. I might have to adjust the spacing a little bit. All right, Mia Shienzan. These are actually legitimate moves from fighting games. All right, Mia Shienzan. All right, so just to be on the safe side, we're not even gonna fuck around and find out with this. Wow, see, the size actually changed. You're so cursed. Really, really cursed. That's nuts. Do 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 do. It's a little bit closer. That's really, really close. I might have to gives us like a frame or two. All right, let's play the movie. See how this looks. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Good. Why'd you stop? All right. All right. So let's unlock. Let's do it this way. Wait, let's do this. Let's put a keyframe right there. Keyframe. So this is gonna go flying. And disappear. Blank. So at this, All right. Ease in, out, quad. All right. So here's what we need to do. We need to zoom in. We're gonna take off onioning in a second. We got little 0 to nothing done. No, we got plenty done. It was just complications on things happening, but we were able to fix it.
All
Alright. Alright, perfect. We had the last effect right there. Damn. Alright, now Mia has to come down. We'll add a keyframe. Move you down a little bit. And we can have her standing up. Alright, wasn't what I was planning, but it works. Alright. Undone. Oh no, it's the mix. Wait a minute. I swear it's so big. Okay. All right, let's play this. All right, this is the fun part where we add extra frames so it doesn't look silly. All right. Hmm. All right, I need to take this off. That is so annoying. All right, so we're gonna move you like right there. Probably even like a little bit closer. No. Has to be at least right there. All right. That's okay. I gotta really look at this. All right, where is it fucked up at? Okay, I see it. It just has to be right there. Perfect. Now let's watch this. Oh my god, we fixed this. Holy shit, we actually fixed this. Hmm. It's still, it's good. Let's just get rid of some of the. It just needs to be a little bit faster. I think that should be fine. I can add more frames later. It's a little bit too fast. All right. Weren't we? This weren't we? Where we left? We weren't originally gonna plan this, but screw it. We're rolling with it. So let's watch this one more time, then we'll move on to Sarah. All right, I'm fine with it. We just got to make a platform. Actually, hey, where we ran into problems because of Mia's sprite. Like we got it to work, but for some odd reason, her sprite just was not cooperating in regards to sizing. I noticed that something was wrong. Like everything just looked so small compared to what I'm normally doing. Same measurements and everything. Then I put Jenna on there. I'm like, yeah, Jenna is the right size, but Mia is like either too massive or too small. So we did a lot of trial and error. We fixed a couple of things, and amazingly enough, we were able to get this fixed. So now the next step, we don't have a platform. I gotta come. I had no. I actually know what to do. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's do this. Somehow, some way, we were able to get this fixed. So that was the best thing. We got this fixed, and now we get to add some other fun stuff before we get to sprite work. Because I spent the last hour and a half trying to fix this, and we got it fixed. So I'm happy. I do not need this salt right now. Screw this salt music. All right, there we go. Mia's sprite's so complicated. All right. Obviously, there's spoilers right here. So, background, foreground, Mia clone, Mia clone 2, Mia clone 3, Minardi clone 1, Minardi clone 2, Def, PT, Mia. There's something's gonna happen. Some fun stuff's gonna happen. All right, so I need to see. Okay. All right, let's see if I can actually get this to work. Minardi effects. Dude. Minardi effects. If I can actually pull this off, this would be hilarious. All right, there we go. Now, let's put it right here. I don't know if this is gonna work, but if it does work, this would be pretty cool. All right. Slap. All right.
No, I said, are you kidding?
I've wanted to use this for a while, and we're gonna use it. I just need a good area to put it at. Wait, I lost that. Oh, my eyes are terrible. There we go. Death slap. Oh yeah, I gotta make this into a movie. No, this has to be a GIF. Yeah, it's a movie clip right now. So this is gonna be a graphic. There we go. Oh my god, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna make this massive. All right, we're gonna rotate this. Transform it. Okay, let's not be this definitely can be transformed. We're gonna transform this. There we go. Yeah, it's someone will mention it eventually. All right, there you go. And it's right there. But who knows? I need a good transition. We're gonna make this massive. We'll just say, oh, that's too massive. There we go. Bam. Okay. I'll have to put some funky flames over there. That makes sense. I've been very careful with her not using flames. Okay. Oh, I actually know exactly what to do here. That won't work, unfortunately. Fuck. All right. There we go. Slap. So right here, I need Mia to go flying. So the PT Mia thing, we're gonna have a funky sequence of events. Not gonna spoil it, but she will show up. She will show up. I was brainstorming it earlier. I can get it to work. I just gotta figure out the right timing. Because this has to make it to the Uri. And then finally, this fight can be over. Like Satoros and Palace kind of got the short end of the stick, but we got something planned for them later. Alright, so Mia clone's gonna disappear. Where are you? Right there. I can actually see you. Nope. Mia clone 3. Alright, so you have to disappear right here. Nope, it's not that one. I think it's this one. No, it's actually this one. So you're gonna disappear. You're gonna go flying. But like I was saying earlier, Mia's sprite was just giving me so much complications earlier because I noticed something was weird. It was like, this is too small. Then I started messing around. Then things started happening. Then I finally was able to fix it, but I wasted like an hour troubleshooting. Then we actually finally fixed it. So Mia has to have very special sizing compared to everybody else. It's really annoying. Right there, boom. So now, let's paste this. Move you down a little bit. We're gonna use the cliff. All right, there we go.
Want to switch the regular color?
Keyframe. Have you go flying. Create tween. All right, there we go.
Very quick one.
Okay, perfect. Let's watch the movie and we'll see how this goes. All right. Now, after this, we'll start working on Ace Price stuff, but somehow, some way, we were able to salvage this. Hmm. I'll have to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna slow that down. Which kind of sucks. But we know she's getting slapped. Boom. Here's what we can do. We're gonna add a keyframe here.
Just kidding.
We're gonna stop this. We're gonna turn this into a button. Get rid of this. No. We're gonna clear this. Boom. All right, boom. All right, so now this should look a little bit better. But let's just get this cliffside just in case. So we'd actually have it set up. Then we'll start doing things. So Golden Sun Lore, Mia. Where is it? Cliff. It's in the other folder, which sucks. Golden Sun Project, Golden Sun Lore. No. Game assets, backgrounds, Golden Sun 1, outside Mercury Lighthouse. All right, perfect. I just gotta make sure I add layer deafening to this so we don't forget. And again, good job with the background yesterday. Like mirroring Jupiter Lighthouse was a great idea. Oh, whoops. This has to go right here. Perfect. So we'll have Mia show up right here. Ooh. All right, I have an idea. Let's grab Mia. Paste it. Have her. Okay, where are you? Keyframe. Whoops, wrong one. Boom. I'm gonna have her freeze. We're gonna be using clone a lot here. I'm giving myself another 10 minutes, then we're gonna move on to Sprite. So I can actually get this scene finished.
Okay.
Boom. All right, so we're gonna copy this. Mia clone. Paste. We're gonna get rid of this. Insert blank keyframe.
I'm saying because I don't want to like.
All right. Gotta put it here. See, the sizing's been changed again. Even though I haven't touched anything. Now we're gonna copy this again. We're gonna paste this. We're gonna do another keyframe. Oh no, no worries. We're coming up with ideas. We got ideas, ideas for days. But again, good work. All right. We've heard enough Chad music. Now we're gonna actually go to Golden Sun music. Golden Sun. All right, screw it. We're going to Dark Dawn. Dark Dawn, Dark Dawn. We have a very fun relationship together. If you would actually play. This was the boat theme. Yes, it was. You didn't, just the feel of it just wasn't there compared to like the Lost Age. All right. All right, Sarah. Let's. All right, where are you? The sad thing is, I don't have. All right, I'm gonna pull a funny. Blank. Let's see. All right. I knew someday I'll have to use you again. All right. So where to copy this? Crap. We'll have to take jump. I'm just calling it jump, but it technically is a jump. The one thing that really grinded my gears about Dark Dawn, like battle music, it just... It's not catchy. It doesn't get you like... I guess someone out there does get hyped with it, but... I don't know. It just never did it for me. All right. Now, let's do this. You're gonna jump. We're gonna get rid of this. Yeah, it could have been so much better, in my honest opinion. Obviously, I'm not trying to rag on it. Some of the music was actually really good. So I have to reduce this. Let's see. Not that much. You know? That would have been so much better. That's already like a good thing right there. Why is that like that? It's too happy. This sounds happy. Like let's see. For example, like with this theme, I thought I was gonna die. Especially with certain fights. All right. I love the fact I said I'd give myself like 10 minutes, like 30 minutes ago, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll get to sprite work in a second. Well, we'll get to sprite work soon. Luckily, I went and got the jump sound effect, so I'll be putting it here. Boom. Deja vu. Crap. I'll have to do it this way. Whoa. Background. Let's see. Let's see. That's better. Perfect. Deja vu. Bung. All right. We're about to do a funny before we transition into a Sprite. So you're gonna be right here now. There we go. It's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. We did it. We did it. I guess I have to have this disappear. Boom. We'll add the shattering effect later. All right, now we need Minardi to show up. The problem is, I don't have. All right, here's the problem. Cliffside is a good. I like Cliffside. I do. I just don't have. I have to probably make this 3D. I don't. I have a. Actually, yeah, I have a floor. I think I have a floor. I do have a floor. Let's just have Minardi show up. So we're gonna use her promo art that we did. It's gonna look absolutely ridiculous. All right, Minardi. Where are you? Antagonist. All right. Let's give ourselves a little bit of room. We're at 8 seconds. We're gonna have Mia disappear. I might just put the skybox. I'll have to put the skybox. That's what we're gonna probably have to do. We're gonna put this. Let's get her sprite here first. All right, now let's go back to Mia. That's where I keep. That's where I keep the sky at for some odd reason. Okay, I know what to do. So we're gonna make a 3D model. Well, a 3D render of the snow. There we go. Crap. This will actually be kind of hard. Let's create a blank keyframe. Let's put this here. Wait, what? Oh. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Shift W. All right, let's cross our fingers. Let's hopefully this works. All right. Come on, let's cross our fingers. Shift W. All right, guess not. Wait, what? Come on, Adobe Animate, don't do this to me. 3D rotational tool. Why is this not working? All right, let's make this a little bit bigger. Oh, I'm a dumbass. That's why. I think. Let's make this into a bitmap first, and make this into a symbol, and we'll go from there. So trace this. Bitmap. Trace this. Yes. Now let's make this into a symbol. Foreground. We're gonna have it coming from the sky, so hopefully this looks good. Foreground. Okay, so now we should be able to do this. Why is this not doing this? Retransform. There we go. Let's cross our fingers. Yeah, this is not working. All right. Let's see. Give me one moment. I need to see why this is not working. Because for some odd reason, this is not working.
So guys, how to use 3D?
Yeah, this is not working. All right, come on, rotation. All right, symbol now. Oh, I'm a fool. It's supposed to be a movie. That's on me. There we go. I was an idiot. All right, I'm gonna complain a lot because this is horrible to do at times. Just the worst. Yep, it's already starting. Alright. And we're gonna make this as big as we can, and we'll go from there. Block the background. Now we should be good. Let's back this up a little tiny bit. I think the best way to actually do this, Shift W. All right. Not like that. No. The sad thing is I have snow. I want to use this. So we're gonna flip the y-axis a little tiny bit. Nope. And the reason why this is annoying to do is because you have to be like, you have to move this a tiny little bit or else all hell's gonna break loose, as you've seen. That's why I don't like using it. Which I'm probably just not gonna end up using it. We're just probably just gonna do like a random floor. Yeah, we're just gonna use a random floor, unfortunately, because this isn't gonna work. I'll try a couple more times. If not, we'll do something else with this. It's actually so annoying. Because this is actually a really good tool, but... Hold on. Let's try this. What if we do this? Let's try reducing it a little tiny bit more. Let's cross our fingers. Okay. That's crazy. Even barely moving on that. Nope. See how annoying this can get? Hmm. It's so annoying, but it's all good. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just use a snow background. It does not look fun. It's not fun. Like, I love using 3D, but with that, no. So we're just gonna take a normal snow that I have. It's too sensitive. That's the problem. Okay, where did I put it? It's gonna be on background. There we go. So we're gonna use snow foreground, and we're just gonna do what we can with this. Snow. Luckily, I always have this just in case of an emergency. Alright, snow foreground. El Generico. See, with this, I can rotate around without having to worry about it too much. So, we'll do the same thing. We'll make this into a symbol. Alright. Snow floor. Snow floor. Now, do the exact same thing. Shift W. Oh. You gotta remember, we're gonna make this into a movie clip. Shift W. We're gonna try to rotate this the best that we can. That's crazy. Almost. Oh. Screw it, we're close. Actually, no. Ugh, crap. Okay, let's bring this a little bit lower. Okay. All right. We're almost there. I can probably, in order to get this to work right, without looking. Oh, okay. Shit. Without. Damn. All right. Cool. That's hilarious. Don't use 3D with stuff like this. It just overcomplicates things. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother. I was gonna have her just show up and just land, but I guess just having her float down from the sky helps. The things I do to make things overcomplicated and cool, but it's all good. Alright. This is the appropriate music too. Minority promo. I can make you big. A bitmap. Alright. And like I said when I was designing this, I'm only literally going to use this once. Minardi promo. Sad thing is, this was a 15-minute song. I just spent 15 minutes trying to. Hold on. I spent 15 minutes trying to get Snow to work. Ooh. This is definitely remixed. Wait, what? Oh. Minardi promo. Unfortunately, let's make you a little bit big. 3.3. 290. I'll have to put a camera on her. Oh, you look so silly. Let's see. She has to be really, really big. I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. I don't mind this remix, but this section right here, it doesn't feel right. I don't know what instrument they're using. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. All right. Whoops. All right, so we'll have you floating down. Insert keyframe. You'll have to just come down very, very slow. Perfect. Oh my god. We'll have you yap for like a little bit. Now, insert keyframe. I guess not. Nope. We're gonna copy this. Why is that not pasting? Oh, well, I'm an idiot. Copy this. Let's see. I have to move you up. Keyframe. We're gonna move you up, put you right here. We're gonna reduce your side to have you in the background, but we have to add layer deafening here, definitely. We'll have to add layer deafening to everything, but for now, let's put it here. Control command, actually. No. It's window. Layer def. $180 should be fine again. And what we're gonna do with you, we're gonna reduce your size a little tiny bit. Just to have you in the background while Mia fights your clones. I'll probably have to readjust it like 50 times, but I think we got something here. All right, let's watch the movie. Then we do sprite work. Perfect. I like the way this looks. All right. Let's see. Oh crap. Whoa, there was a lot of things happening there. Okay. So first of all, 76.7. 76.7. Yeah, because I have to reduce you because you're just way too big. 76.7. And let's just reduce the size on that. This is arguably one of my most favorite fights in the entire series. It was just there's so much emotion there. 176.75. The sad thing is, if you go by normal game progression, you're still weaker than them. Because you should be at least like level 28 to 32. They're at 38. I fucked up. 176.75. All right, 176.75. Let's move you. That looks better. All right, let's watch the movie and see how this goes. Okay. All right, I gotta do a lot of additional frames, so that's fine. All right. Okay. Give ourselves 5 minutes. This time we're actually gonna transition. It's 9 o'clock. 9:30. Let's see. And I can slow that down later, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Let's add a little bit here. And we're good. All right, perfect. All right, let's take a look. I just gotta fix that. This is looking good. Just so it looks a little bit natural. Boom. That has to be fast. Okay. I'm waiting for the inevitable crash. It's gonna happen soon. All right, let's see. Okay. There's a couple of things I need to do, but it's fine. It's just the cliff. I need to fix that. Right there. It needs to be like a slight little pause. Like. It's gonna happen. I know. Like it's gonna be at the worst opportune. It's gonna be at the worst moment. I know it is. And as we've seen, this has just been unreliable. Like we're so close. Let's see. It's hard with something like that because it looks very unnatural. Boom. That looks fine right there. We'll add a couple of frames to this. It's probably just moving a little bit too fast. Alright. And the thing is, it usually crashes when you watch the movie, then try to like do it in immediate action, which really sucks. Alright. I'm fine with the way that looks. I'll just have to use some wonky effects right there for the jump. But it looks fine. The bung is gonna work really well with this. Let me actually see if I can find it. No, we have it. Alright, we're good. Yeah, this is fine. We're good where we're at. So right now, this is gonna be just Minardi in the background doing Minardi things, and her clones are gonna be just fighting. And the distance is actually really good. All right, let's give it one last look. I think we were probably good to move to Sprite. Cool, fine. I'm content with this. If I can actually move my mouse. Okay, now we have to actually work on Sarah. I have an idea. Definitely have some good ideas. I don't know if her group's could be an all-female group. We'll figure it out as we go, but we're going to be doing a lot of alterations to portraits from Dark Dawn, so we're definitely going to be using Karis's portrait, that's for sure. I will come up with a name for her later, but we need we might make a humanoid Savetta as an antagonist, because that group is going to be, like I mentioned before, that group's going to be like antagonistic towards Isaac, so why not use characters that we're familiar with? But we'll get there when we get there. Let me bring up let me reduce this real quick. Let me bring up the Dark Dawn portraits again, just so I can take a look. You might have to do some weird stuff, but we can definitely get them to work. Let's use Savetta as an example. Would have to get rid of her. This looks so weird. Copy. New Sprite. 64 by 64. Oh. 64 by 64. All right. Let's do some work. Of course you guys would. I hate you guys so much. Wait, no, it works. It's like a weird gradient effect. It just complicates things. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Reduce this a little bit before we do that. Funny thing is, this is how long the fight probably was for certain people on their first playthrough. This has been going on for a while. All right. Oh, this was the 17-minute version. That's why. Let's see. Ah, trauma. Yeah, but yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that next time then. Luckily, it's not a lot. Let's see. All right. So, let's do the weird stuff. Get rid of your ears. Oh man, this is already looking weird. Oh my god, this is so weird. Holy shit, this is weird. Holy crap, this is weird. Yeah, this is cursed already. This is already cursed. Yeah, this is so cursed. Hmm. I'd have to just give you a nose, an actual human nose. Oh my god. All right. We're not gonna get too like crazy with this. Okay. Let's add a little bit of. Let's grab a little bit of this. Copy, paste, shift. Oh my god. Noses are very weird to do. What was the point of you? You were just there for like... You were just there for like... Not even 5 minutes. And just take this real quick. Just so you see how this looks. Just want to fill this up. Whoops. Yeah, that's actually hilarious and bad at the same time. You would think the kid of a legacy, ugh. Yeah. Oh my god. This is gonna be kind of weird. I like the way this nose looks. We'll just have to take this and we'll adjust the colors as it is. Nothing too crazy, but whoops. Dark Dawn definitely was a mood. Let's introduce all these characters and introduce certain characters that really have no business being there. And we'll go for what the fuck? Why? Okay. it'd be hard because we'd have to. It's not like I can't do it. I would just have to come up with a story for her. Because again, it's like I mentioned yesterday, it would be a similar thing to how Ocarina of Time and Termina worked. Termina had familiar characters that we know, but they're not the same character. They just look similar to them. But let's see. This is just for experimentation purposes. So let's just take some of these colors and we'll go from there. Okay. It's not like we can't do it, but it'd be like weird just having her be the way she is. Or I can just put a mask on her. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Of course. Well, you've seen it here. It's better without ears. Well, I just have to fix this. Oh my god. Oh boy. The things we do here. It really just goes to show you how... It really just goes to show you how weird it looks having a beastkin. Not have like the beastkin nose. It's so weird. Where are you? Like, even going off of like your... Who the hell are you? Well, that's fine. I don't remember any of these characters. Why even give you a portrait? You were just, again, you were just there for like a random sequence, and y'all die technically, sort of. Well, either way, we're fine. But I know we're all right. We won't use Savetta yet, but we can use you. We can use you. Oh. I have no idea what the hell your name is, but we're just gonna change you up a little bit. You were just there as fodder to introduce Chalice / Heart. All right, we have our secondary foil to Isaac's party. I'll just have to come up with a new name for you. We'll get rid of certain things to make you different. Imagine wasting all these resources just to use all these resources to make a portrait of a character that's not even important, only used for like 1/10. You don't even... Oh my god, you only see her for like 5 minutes. Why make her a portrait? Let me not give myself a headache tonight.
I just want to, I just want to mention those.
I'm just being lazy right now. Dark Dawn, you are certainly a mood. Okay. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm like, I only remember you because I was looking up Dark Dawn stuff so I can get like so I can work with Heart. But this character, I'm like, you only just showed up for like 5 minutes. Let me see if I can do something here.
Probably one of my favorite ones.
Okay.
Anything about me?
Okay. Yeah, we can work with this.
It's call that? 1v1?
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy.
Listen to it's about a guy. It's about like when he breaks up dating someone else and he's saying like you're still thinking.
So here's what we can do. We're not gonna overcomplicate things. We're already at the point of no return. So we're gonna copy this, we're gonna paste this.
No, it's
Copy
actually
this again, we're gonna paste it.
don't know.
We're gonna rotate this a little tiny bit.
Don't know nothing about what we went to. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good song.
Okay. We're just gonna get rid of some of the brown.
Yeah, it is a little sad.
Add a couple shades of gray.
That one in Cowgirls.
There we go. Let's see. I might keep her eyes. I might change her eye color though.
Wow, wait.
No. We have a different character. There we go. Just change her hair. Change her hair. Let's get rid of some of the lipstick.
Oh, I don't know. What is? Oh.
Get rid of some of this. Nothing too egregious.
I think at the same time, I want to take like a trip and get very like exotic. Those are the two things like I'm in between of. I know.
I like it so far. Let's see how we look at a little scowl. Okay. Come on.
I do want to go.
No, you're fine just having the bar. Okay. I think this is actually fun.
I 100% thought about it, but it's gonna be like,
Let's do this.
It's not gonna be like trip. Weekend.
Let's see how you look like with blue eyes.
That's what I'm thinking. But the issue is like I don't want to take a clean out. Crossing the envelope, she can get.
Red eyes are really hard to work with at times. They really are. Let's give this like a darker shade. Wait. I'll have to fix that later. Not a big deal. It's a lighter shade. If anything, I'll keep those eyes. This looks... We're gonna keep the red eyes. Hmm. Let's see. Why were you? I'm not gonna say it again. You. Oh, why were you even a thing? Oh, ooh. I have ideas. I have ideas.
Because I did have plans to do like an exotic places. Talk about that,
Hmm.
even when we were in talkies. That's why I'm thinking about it, but I'm like, I don't know, because
Now, I honestly feel like you're fine just the way you are. You're familiar enough to certain people, the weirdos. Also, shout outs to Wonderbird grinding.
it's 50-50.
Hmm. Let's see. Let's give you. We need a decent background, something that contrasts with this. No, because we have black and red. Let's try.
There's one that's
This color should be fine.
and it's gonna be planning and then planning months.
No. Let's try. We'll try Garrett Green. No, yeah, Garrett Green's fine. We don't. It's not used often. No, because you're wearing green. We'll go with Violet. Yeah, Violet's good. It's not really Violet, but it's... Yeah, we'll go with.
We're still going to want to go.
There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now let's see how much this fucks up.
That's kind of like you gotta think like, okay, how much is this? How much are you like rip? How much is catering?
Come on. I really do need to get a new mouse.
I remember going to Florida, one of my cousins, he's licensed to marry people.
No. Yeah. I probably might just do it that way. It makes sense.
Aside from normal things to do, probably also it's just getting, I'm not saying no, it's just getting a little. That, so we have a lot of things.
This is a nice color.
I'm not saying no, it's just gonna take. Once you do start.
The problem is, when it comes to resizing, it's going to look distorted as hell. I can get away with it. Certain characters like Hart and Matthew are fine, but with characters like this... Wait, why? Hold on.
I'm not saying no.
That's weird. Hmm.
No, I was reading like the skin.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how this looks. I figured that was gonna happen, but it's fine. So we're gonna do this. New layer. All right. Okay. You really want to make this complicated, don't you? What? Hey, Sprite, please. There we go. I know exactly what to do. We don't even need to. I'm just being an idiot. So we're just gonna move this down. We're just gonna cut some of it out.
I'm not saying that.
Okay. I like the way this looks. I do. But yeah, that's fine. I'm pretty sure portraits are like 32 by 32. So let's make another one. We're gonna copy it and we'll see if this actually works. 32 by 32. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Copy. Yeah, this works. This. What I'm gonna do. We're gonna go with this for now. This one looks a lot better, in my opinion. And we're just gonna do this. Isn't portraits fun? But unfortunately, we'll try this. That works. I'm fine with that. What's your... Huh?
Oh, fuck.
What's gonna be your name? Your name will be... Azuki. We'll just call you that. Azuki. Because Sarah was just... Sarah was really, Sarah works. Sarah works. You look like she looks like a Sarah, but we'll call you Azuki. All right, so we have number 2. Games, Golden Sun Project, antagonists. All right. So new. Yep. Azuki. Mugshot. Mugshot. Funny thing is, this is exact. How long this is, it feels like I'm grinding those Wonderbirds. Okay. Let's do one more mugshot. Hold on, because I know I'm gonna regret this. So let's grab this. I'll go to sleep very sad if I don't do this. Copy. I just need her leg as a point, his leg as a point of reference. Because you're already complex as is. All right. So just reduce the size a little tiny bit. Okay, there we go. What? There we go.
Thanks. Okay.
Come on.
You're probably like on the camera.
It's a little bit longer. Okay, that's fine. Now I just have to rotate your body. Okay.
I guess.
What should we do? We're not using you, but I'm gonna take your. I have an idea.
Oh.
Let's take this.
Where you go? I'll go down.
Copy. For now, let's make this 64 by 64. I wonder if I can do this. Let's get rid of the background first. Of course, there's numerous screens. This was the 16-minute version. Of course it was. All right. Ah, this theme.
It's pretty.
M Dragon. Such a smack in the face that was. Like, man, y'all just killed the legacy of Satoru's Minority. Or just those villains in general. Do 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 do. Alright.
Oh, it's like, I do like it when you played it.
Come on. I'm gonna try to do something here. So I'm gonna try to make a character whose face is obscured by their cloak. And this is the closest thing to a cloak we actually have in the series. And I'll get rid of this later, so I'll just have to...
I have like literally, I have the basic, I have like my normal music. I have
Come on. For these 3 hours, we got a lot done. I'm actually surprised. The first hour was kind of scary though, because we were fixing the spray animation, but for the most part, we recovered. Thank God it happened. Yeah, it's like, what? Like, that's why I kind of made reference to that in the last videos. Like, Dad, he never got over for wrongly judging them, because they weren't bad people. They were not bad people. They were trying to save the world and the village and the world in their own way. But as we've seen, the elders in Vale are not the brightest. Okay.
I generally didn't.
So here's what I want to do.
I didn't know you wanted the whole like.
Yeah, but the Jim Dragon definitely killed it. Like, he was so like unnecessary. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make one more. 128. No, 64. 64.
I do like a lot of things. Stop.
We'll be doing. Wait, this can work. No, actually, you need this. Let's make another layer. Wait. No. Hmm. We have a Cyclops. We're doing PT tomorrow.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, they put out 8:45. Yep. Let's see. Let's do this. This would be kind of difficult to do. It's not. I had to do the exact same thing when I was making Hart's new portrait. All right, so we have to make this into another layer, unfortunately.
Oh.
Let's get rid of this. We just need this little section right here. All right, let's turn this back on. Fuck.
Is it what is this special effects? Is FaceTime me?
Holy shit!
Answer.
This is not my plan. But fuck it. Now I can fix this. So here's what I want to do. We have to make this all okay. We have to. I want to make this shadowed out.
I'll just put myself.
Wow. Shout out to mirroring stuff. How do I want to do this? Alright. I've had enough of Dim Dragon. Ooh! Humans! Ooh. The hardest... One of the hardest people to fight in this game because humans are overpowered. Shout out to Moapa and them. I hate y'all. I hate all of you because y'all hit hard. Y'all scary. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll add some grace to this, but for now we're just obscuring the face. I did this with Jenna's cloaked portrait.
One of those things we play there.
Okay. Okay, we missed one. We're adding a character of mystery.
It's only useful like.
All right. I'll have to do some weird stuff to this, but we can get this to work. I like the way this is looking. Let's just change it back to RGB. We have to get rid of all this.
Well, no, I mean I just did after I asked you. Like I didn't know if you want to like mess with it while I'm like
Copy, paste. Come on. Fuck. Alright, so here's what we have to do. Let's save this. I have not come up with a name for you yet, but we'll just call you Unknown for now until I find a name for you.
this.
No, I know exactly what to call you. Unknown. You're Unknown for now. Temporary mugshot. So we have to do a couple things to this. Temp mug. Okay. Don't save. Let's make this 128 by 128 again. No, 64 by 64. 64 by 64. We're gonna bring you here. Unknown.
Like,
What?
anything past 8, I don't want eating. I don't want to sit there.
Why did I not? I do not know where that's saved. And oh my god, I was about to cry. Thank God Sprite has that feature.
I just. I don't feel.
Wait, what? Transform. Hit the screen. It's weird. Okay, so now we're gonna take all this. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna spend this a little tiny bit.
This is what new PCs are playing. We good one. Like, Well, I don't know what they're gonna want.
All right, perfect. Let's bring this down a little tiny bit. We're doing a lot of funky work here, that's for sure. But I'm gonna probably have to do this a lot more just to figure this one out, because this one's gonna be a little bit difficult.
Those are stairs you need quick. So come on.
Come on. Copy, paste. This is just so I can fill in the gaps over here. Why is this doing this? Copy, paste. I'll redo this later.
Have you got this? That's like 2-3 days. I'll be saying, yeah, I get it back 6:30, go downstairs.
Come on.
It's 6:30.
Alright, I don't know why paste Sprite's doing that. Copy, paste. There we go.
No, it's not. So when I take my AirPods off, I don't have any speak.
There we go. Copy, paste, shift. We're just doing this just to cover the beads up.
Same low volume.
Copy, paste. Now rotate this a little bit more. We'll start filling in stuff in a second. Alright, so now let's start filling up things. Make this a little bit better.
But I'm gonna have to start getting. When am I gonna grow? I feel like I'm gonna get better.
Okay. There we go. Let's grab this. Little darks here and there. Nothing too crazy. That's fine. This is probably gonna be one of the most complex ones I've done in a while. I'm not gonna deny it. This is already gonna be very sus. But I think it might come out good. Okay. Let's add a little bit of whites right there. It'll look a lot better when it's white, but when it's black. So what we're gonna do. We're gonna save this as temp 2. I'm gonna be doing some other stuff off screen tomorrow, and we're gonna get this good. So I think we're good. All right, so let me save this in her actual folder. Mug temp again. Mug temp. All right, but unfortunately it's getting late, so we'll wrap this up. Good 3-hour stream. Tomorrow we'll do some more. We'll do more sprite animation, and we'll do more of. We'll actually focus more on Sarah tomorrow, and we'll be working on other characters in the meantime. So take care. I'll see you.